Hello, my name is Luca Dell'Anna, and today I wanted to talk about how we can safely keep schools open during a pandemic. Many countries closed their schools for extensive periods during the COVID pandemic, and that is obviously something that we want to avoid as much as possible in the future. The first thing to understand is that to keep schools open during a pandemic, we cannot just wish for them to stay open. Instead, we must also create the conditions for them to stay open. First of all, it means we must ensure that students and teachers do not get sick so that the attendance doesn't drop even if the schools are technically open. More importantly, we must acknowledge that, like it or not, the main reason government closed in-person schools has little to do with the students and much to do with protecting the economy and the vulnerable. Countries that find themselves with viral spread so high that it impairs their economy and healthcare capacity have very strong incentives to close schools. And if they do not, they find themselves with an even worse economy and healthcare capacity. Therefore, we cannot just wish that schools stay open. Keeping them open means to keep the viral spread within the general population low and taking precautions within the schools so that keeping them open does not contribute excessively to viral spread. Another possible strategy is to reduce the spread within the school. It is critical to achieve this as much as possible in ways that do not interfere with classroom life. Good options include improving ventilation, using air purifiers, which, by the way, are cheaper than most people think. A class of 20 students could buy one air purifier at a cost of less than $5 per student. Another possibility is to test students to prevent the contagious one from infecting others. Though we should still remember that asymptomatic students can still be infectious, and that's why it's important to test and not just look for symptoms. In addition to that, stronger precautions should be taken in common areas. For example, students might remain without a face mask in their classroom, but might be required to wear them in the hallways. This would prevent an eventual outbreak within a class from spreading across the school to other classes. So, just to summarize, if we want to keep schools open during a pandemic, it is necessary that we do two things. One, that we reduce viral spread within the general population outside of the school, and two, that we take some precautions to reduce the risk that contagion happen within our schools. So, that was it from my side today. You can find the information contained in this video also in written form and in the form of visually attractive flyers you can share with your friends and colleagues on the website pandemic-questions.com. Thank you very much.